Be mindful of your energy in 2026. You know what? Not just 2026, in general. Hi everyone, it's Viva. Thank you so much for taking time out to be here today to watch this video. I've got something very important I want to talk to you about today. Being mindful of the energy you surround yourself with. Now think about that, let it sink in, because not everyone that has access to you deserves access to you. And in this next season, your peace matters more than ever. 1, the energy that you keep. Pay attention to how people make you feel after you have a conversation with them, whether that be on the phone, whether that be one-to-one interaction, whether that be in person. Notice those individuals that just make you feel drained, not inspired, not supported, but instead emotionally exhausted. Also, pay attention to people that say they don't like people, yet they gossip about them. They speak badly of others, but still laugh with them and still kiki with them. And the worst thing about it is they even buy their services. That contradiction really matters. And over time, these patterns will eventually drain your energy without you even realizing it. Part 2, come and they go and carry information. In 2026, you must be mindful of who you spend your valuable time with. Be careful of the people who take your energy, siphon it, take your information, and then disappear. They come, they listen, and they gather information. They go and they carry your business everywhere they go. And they sit on their high horse. Pay attention always. Segment 3, when they make it about themselves. Now let's talk about something important. Be very aware of when you open up to certain individuals about something that is very, very serious or very sensitive. And then they make the whole conversation about themselves. You explain a situation you're going through. And then suddenly, it's their story, their trauma, their experience. They minimize your feelings. They twist your words. Key 1, they twist your words. And you walk away feeling worse than when you actually started the conversation. That's not support, that's emotional misalignment. So I've got something I want to read to you that I wrote down. And I just want to hone in a bit deeper into why people make it about themselves. When people make conversations about themselves and overlook your feelings, it can often be rooted in several psychological factors. For some individuals, they might have a need for a strong sense of validation and attention, which leads them to steer conversations back to about themselves. Another reason might be due to a lack of empathy or an inability to truly connect with individuals on an emotional level. Sometimes it might also be a defense mechanism. They might deflect attention from their own insecurity by focusing on others. In some cases, it might be a case of a lack of awareness or poor boundaries. And they may not even realize that they are actually doing so and leaving the other person feeling unheard and undervalued. Ultimately, it's so important to recognize these patterns and protect your own emotional space so you can turn up and be present within your own power. And if individuals are siphoning your power, that's when you know you need to step away from certain scenarios. Set healthy boundaries and engage with those individuals who truly want to engage with you and listen to your story, who genuinely value you and listen to you. 4, why people actually do it. Here's the truth. Some people make it all about themselves because they have a lack of emotional capacity. Some need constant validation. Others know how to sit with others' pain without centering their own. I understand if someone is using their experience to empower another person, to be relatable, and to help that person understand that they've been through something similar. However, when they twist it and make it about themselves and prevent you from moving forward, that individual is making the scenario about themselves. And to be honest, some people just don't have empathy required to hold that space for you. And that is not your fault. I'm here today to let you know that it's your responsibility to notice it and to understand the pattern and know when to just step away with class and with grace. Segment 5, protecting your energy. Protecting your energy doesn't mean that you're rude. It means that you are self-aware. Be very, 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 very intentional about who you confide in. I'm not going to repeat that one. You can rewind it to hear that again. Be intentional about who has access to you, to your thoughts, to your plans, to your actions, and most importantly, your emotions. Everyone doesn't deserve your vulnerability. Segment 6, boundaries are not a punishment. It's a protection, because boundaries is how you keep your peace. In 2026, choose your peace over proximity and choose yourself without guilt. So in closing, remember, be mindful of who uplifts you, because you never know where they're carrying that information to. Be mindful of who drains you. Protect your energy, protect your peace, and you'll thrive. Thank you for watching this video. Tell me how you're protecting your energy in 2026 in the comments below. I want to hear how it's going for you. I want to hear about your stories, and I would love you to share in the comments how you are protecting your peace. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.